This episode brought to you by W Energy Drinks. Link for discount in the description down below.
My little pony, my little pony.
War never changes.
So, I usually don't review fan games, usually because they're fan games. Not to say they're not good. I was even thinking about reviewing another fan game in this series in the future, but most of the time the ones I either seen or played are either am worried about being taken down with a cease and desist, or let's just say not safe for YouTube. And yeah, a lot of fan games have come from the Brony community, and in honor of the Year of the Horse, yes, that's the theme I'm going for in this video. I thought it would be a good idea to talk about one of the fan games, and brother, I got a good one to talk about. Based on the Fallout Equestria, a book by K-Cat and developed by independent developer and digital artist Empalo, and yes, I didn't read the book. This is basically a crossover of Fallout games and TV series My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Remains borrows characters and locations from the book, but tells a different story, adding new locations and characters. You play as a customizable character as you wake up in a bunker and try to explore what's left in Equestria, coming across enemies and other survivors. So this is basically a 2D arcade platformer game action RPG. What makes it remarkable is how well it fuses the bleak Fallout-style post-apocalypse with My Little Pony aesthetic without feeling like a joke. The main parameter is a typical custom character that has dialogue options, can level up in addition to an increased maximum health points pool, 5 skill points and 1 point perk rewarded. Skills are basic character attributes that determine how good the character is in particular areas. For example, knowledge of firearms or ability to do magic. Perks improve character stats or grant special abilities, like most RPG games. Remains allows the player to use a large number of keyboard keys to control the game. While many keys are optional, using them saves time, which can also help in combat, plus most keys can be remapped in game settings. You encounter enemies everywhere in the game. Only safe places are base camps where nothing will attack you. While every enemy is different, there are some common features like most enemies will attack you as soon as they see you. Often you can guess what kind of enemies are there in a particular room by the things they say. For example, raiders will swear and use simple language, and robots will talk in a more technical manner. Yes, there are robots in Equestria now. The game locations generally fall into one of 3 categories. Base camps, where you can trade and repair items, visit doctors, and do things. Grid maps, particularly procedurally generated maps that contain trials and locations, have a unique layout and can be cleared. They usually have a boss at the end. And like most RPGs, you can find unique items in the game. For currency, there's caps used to buy items from merchants or for other services like repairs or healing. I guess after the nuke bits became outdated in Ponyville. There's also weapons in the game, including melee, firearms, energy weapons, and explosives. Offensive spells are also considered as weapons, because, pony! Then again, there are guns in My Little Pony. I don't know what to say to that. There's also armor, amulets, and artifacts that have many different bonuses that will help you survive. You also find valuables that can only be sold or turned in for quests. Aside from that, they serve no purpose otherwise. You can also craft a wide variety of weapons, potions, and items out of various materials and ingredients at a crafting station. But of course, you have to find schemes which are used to craft items. Most schemes can be found in various containers or purchased, while others can only be obtained in specific ways. And like most RPGs, crafting items requires different skills depending on the object you craft. There is also cooking that allows you to create powerful meals out of other foods. Most meals require a certain level of survival to create, and brewing for preparing potions, chemicals, and other substances. There's also locations that have the game calls Ministry of Awesome Stashes. I wonder where they came up with that name. These are small hidden sections that appear in most locations that contain storage containers filled with valuable items, usually more valuable than items found in common non-hidden containers. You won't find any door leading to stashes. They are surrounded by solid blocks from all sides. So they also add the annoying parts from the Castlevania games. Convenient. There are other characters in this game that are ponies, zebras, griffins, or any other individuals that live in a game world and can be somehow interacted with you. They can serve roles such as a trader, healer, or quest giver. Quests usually require finding a unique item and bringing it to the quest giver, aka fetch quests, or killing specific NPCs. The main quest, however, spans throughout the whole game and consists of many subquests, each one adding something to the story. The main quest guides you through the game and leads you to the grand finale of the storyline. As the main quest advances, new locations are introduced. If a quest involves visiting a specific location, you'll see animated arrows point to that location on the world map. If a quest requires you to talk to a character, you'll see a little speech bubble with 3 exclamation marks over a character. So, what makes it a mind-free game, however, is just the mere idea. Like, for example, why would ponies use nuclear energy anyway? They use magic. I know this is based off the book I didn't read, but I don't think they have the capacity or even the urge to use that kind of energy. Or maybe Rainbow Dash did a sonic rainboom that was so strong that it caused an apocalypse. She did that in Double Rainboom. I know technically that was another fan project, but that does sound like a side effect. Hell, what if Princess Celestia saw this? Like, she was doing her daily rounds and then all of a sudden came across this.
Now then let's see how My Little Ponies are Oh my, me. What in my name happened here? Seriously, there's rainbow-collared blood and guts everywhere. Who in Twilight's name thought nuclear fusion was a good idea? I mean, seriously, we use magic for my sake. Ugh, I think I need to rethink my role in this society. My name. I don't even know why the ponies even think I'm a deity.
Maybe this is actually a prequel to Gen 5. It would explain why the ponies were divided and why Equestria was in ruins. Oh, I have a sick sense of humor. With all that said, even as a fan game can have a few problems. For one is that, like most Fallout games, it's hard to get into the first time around. As well as the leveling system can be tough to navigate. Plus, there were bugs that had to be patched up a lot. Also, the flash-based routes mean some UI elements feel dated. And yes, I know I'm one of those gamers that don't mind the graphics if it doesn't affect the gameplay. If you enjoy roguelikes, Fallout-style scavenging, or MLP fanworks for real mechanical depth, Equestria Remains is absolutely worth your time. It's one of those rare, fun projects that not only honors its source material, but stands on its own as a genuinely excellent game. So I would give this fan game a 7 out of 10 awesome lightning bolts. I couldn't think of anything from the show to do a 7 out of 10, and ponies don't have thumbs, so that's the best I could do. I'm Galactic Knight, and I'll see you guys next time. And yes, I did turn myself into a unicorn for this video.